Hi, I thought I would do an update on the Makita dual bevel compound sliding miter saw that I bought about a year ago. I learned a few things in the setup and thought I would share those today. Um, First of all, just a quick review on it. I've had it for about a year. It works great. I've had really no issues with it. It sets up well, it holds angles well, it's easy to use. And it really, I would say, functions extremely well. The one area though that I want to talk about today, and that's I'll try to make this brief, but is the dust collection system. There's the hood that's behind the saw, the base, but then also there's one up here. So it has two ports off the back, and this is the standard hose hookup that comes out of the box. And there's one port here for some type of extraction system or shop vac or whatever you want to call it for dust on both of those. I found this to be totally undersized. It's getting dust all over the place, and have struggled over the last year to try to find a better system to hook up to this saw so that I didn't have sawdust all over the place. And as you know, sawdust in a small shop usually is not good. And even with wearing masks, I really felt like I was eating a lot of dust. So I will show you a little bit of how I did that. First of all, I took off the old one, and what I did then is then work. I actually saw another YouTube video on using flexible hose clamps to connect to your unit. So let me show you. I'll do like what I would say a quick setup and show you kind of the how I did it, or the components, and then you can ask questions or look at it maybe later. The key is to not have any reduction in your volume. So when I kept on adding things, I was putting things into this, and it kept on reducing the size, both the top and the bottom outlets. And so this allows you to maintain the largest size possible, and gives you a firm fit or continuous fit. So what I did is I put that on, and you might find other pieces in other areas, but this is now the first expansion unit that I found to add into that 1 1/4, and then this unit goes over that, and that allows me then to add my 4-inch hose, dust collection hose, to that unit. So I'm not going to be able to put it on there because I've got only one hand in videoing, but you can see how that would connect into there. So I've got a tube or a hose connector onto a plastic expander, onto a plastic expander that goes into my 4-inch. Then on the bottom, I kind of do the same thing. I have this is a 2-inch to 1 1/2, and that just goes right over that, and that fits really well. And then I take another unit, and I can't do it and hold and video at the same time, but essentially this will go right over that. Okay, so I stopped the video and paused, and then snugged that over. So this adapter goes over this 1 1/2, and then my other second 4-inch hose goes on that. Okay, so now I've got all my connections made. I use just a piece of wire here to keep this 4-inch connected in, and I'll have a different attachment for that. But you can see now that I've got an extraction on the lower port, and I've got an extraction on the upper part. So I just got done cutting that piece of wood, you can see there's very little dust that is left over. The dust collection system did actually a very good job in collecting the dust, and it was really because of the draw with the two 4-inch collectors off the back connected to the smaller ports that are on this Makita. So hopefully it inspires you to connect your larger draw to your compound miter saw.